Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Am I hallucinating? Hello. I actually don't know why I said it in that accent. I never speak British. The nerves, I guess. Every end is a beginning, so let's begin with the breath. I know y'all have breathed before, so breathe with me, please. If you close your eyes for just a moment, stop perceiving me and start projecting in words. If you picture a garden, what do you see? Visually or in your body? What becomes of the nature that nurtures you within? My mind is a garden. Mind. Noun. That which feels, wills, and thinks. My mind is a field, filled with nothingness. A fresh, clean slate. Mind. From the Old English gemind, which means a memory, a remembrance, an intellect, or an intention. My mind thinks if it becomes aware, provides food for thought, the field will fertilize. Mind, suffix from the Proto-Indo-European root men, referring to qualities of mind, or states of thought. My mind makes sense of itself. It enters a state of awareness that answers to its own name. And before you know it, my mind becomes an estate. Mind, from the Old German Minne, meaning love, a memory, a loving memory. My mind forgets. It forges an imaginary line between body and brain. Mind, a verb, something to call to mind, to remind oneself. My mind needs a kind reminder that not all borders create order. If I deconstruct this boundary, I can see clearly it is made out of lightly knotted vines. Once known and remembered, beckoned from a bloodline now knotted, over time overgrown, intertwined. Mind, from the West Germanic root munigen, to remind, meaning to perceive or to notice. My mind keeps persistently perceiving. My gaze grows a gated community. Some may believe that the eyes are the window to the soul, but as I peek into the periphery of my pupils, tell me why the curtains are closed. Mind. Related, minding, mind. My mind is a winding maze, and as amazing as it may seem to center your senses around the letters, the shape of lines, they become littered with meaning. They lose their shape. Garden. A noun. From the Old North French jardin, meaning palace grounds. Within the bones and the bounds of this brain grows a garden. In the vulgar Latin, hortus jardinus means an enclosed garden. On the grounds of my garden grows an awareness. From the Proto-Indo-European root ger, meaning to grasp, to enclose. A garden. A garden. To guard, to protect, to keep safe, to gatekeep. My gaze keeps getting in the way. It creates a gate. Will you enter with me? I invite you to wander aimlessly. Do not worry about the desired direction or the imagined intention, and trust your intuition. Every time we worry, we're carried a bit further astray anyway, so if you don't trust what I say and must walk along a paved path, remember to always plant yourself, purposefully and evenly, on the soil beneath your feet. Sense the soil. Become aware of your senses. And in this garden of my mind, grow a row of trees. In front of you, you'll see hun kruinen vertrekken vanuit mijn hersenstam. Standvastig harp ik de bladeren bijeen, de nerven die we overerven geef ik terug aan de grond. If you look further, you can admire the ancestors. These beautiful beings have been uprooted and passed down generationally. If they could talk to me, they would say they feel like they do not belong here. Yet they continue growing these blossoming beliefs seasonally. Some spread seeds of salvation onto soil. Can you see? If only you could see. Picture your eyes with me. See. Right there. In between the weeds of unmet needs, right next to buried dreams, the sorrow that we surrender fertilize the feelings rotting at the bottom of our bellies. Alchemizing our pain by letting death and decay succumb to soil. Maar soms groeit er enkel uit onkruid. Er weer klinkt een zinderend geluid dat roept: jouw onbeduidend bestaan is ongegrond. Jij hoort hier niet te groeien. In de tuin of mijn thoughts staat een ster. Een glasheldere constructie die pijn composteert. Would you know? Old beliefs, shame and fallen fears actually make excellent fertilizer for new growth. Mind. Related minding. My mind is a winding maze. The thoughts start to race and I'm trying to find the fabricated finish line. My presence wavers, my thoughts wander. I worry the path has no purpose. I wonder if I will ever leave this place. So I pace my breath, close my eyes and retrace my steps. I think all of us know that I didn't create these roads. The rattling of my bones beckon that I've been here before, ancestors telling me I'm not alone, a garden, a guarding of the gates, a mental prison of my own making, and as I breathe, I grow into the knowing that the only purpose for me here is to plant a seed. A seed of salvation. Something I can surrender my sorrows to. A desire for tomorrow. If you want, you can water it with me. Take your own tears. Let them trickle down into the ground. Plant a little prayer if you must. The gates that I guard with fear in my heart become brittle. They break open little by little every time I return your gaze. The more we plant our feet, the more our seeds and our needs grow parallel to one another, and I need to continue along the path at a steady pace. You can find me facing the fields full of worries. I know that this part of the art has yet to yield any fruit, but that's okay. Before I let you go, before you're free to get lost in the garden of your own mind, let me leave behind one thing. Every garden is inherently an artificial construction. Every garden is inherently an artificial construction. Every garden is inherently an artificial construction. Which means that even the largest trees, the oldest beliefs, the most persistent weed can be composted. reconstructed, reimagined. Even the most beautiful yard can become an esteemed estate, can become a prison of your own making. It's the fear of seeing, this fear of being perceived, even on this stage, becomes the prison that distorts vision. A garden, a gate, a guarding, a guarding, a guarding, a guarding, a keeping, a holding, protecting, keeping safe, safekeeping, gatekeeping. My gaze keeps getting in the way, but I'll say to that thought, each thought can be transformed, each path can be repaved, as long as I'll stay walking and stay breathing and stay thinking and stay growing. Thank you.